What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chili, bringing you another Lego Marvel set review. This time, as you can tell, we are doing the Infinity Saga Nano Gauntlet. You're seeing this the 2 days, I think. Yeah, I believe the Infinity Gauntlet came out on Friday, and this one's coming out on Sunday. So you're seeing this like 2 days after you saw the Infinity Gauntlet, and the reason why is because I decided to pick it up to kind of do like I'm going to review it now, and I think I'm going to do like a kind of like comparison video between the two, because I don't know, like the Infinity Gauntlet looks cool. I think this looks better just because, you know, it's Iron Man. But at the same time, I feel like just looking at the build on the box, that it's not as, I don't want to say well designed. Like, they changed up some things. Like, you can tell, like, it looks like the stones are a little bit of a different piece as far as some of these go. This looks like the same build, these two stones, but we'll see. I feel like the Infinity Gauntlet just kind of looked better in that, like, you know, shiny gold. But again, we'll see. Like, usually I say stuff like this, and then when I finish building it, my mind's completely changed, because the box does not always give the build justice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the picture on the box, like even with some other sets where if you've watched my other videos, you'll be like, the box made it look super small and it's actually really big. Like, the same deal with this. Like, the box could make it look kind of crappy compared to, you know, the actual Infinity Gauntlet. And then I could build this and be like, yeah, it's way better than the Infinity Gauntlet, or nah, I was right, it's way worse. But anyway, let's get into this box. After a 2-hour drive to the Lego store, and me not, for some reason, the first time ever paying attention to the box itself, I did get a box that had a little bit of box damage down here that you can see. It actually feels like it's like bubbled out for some reason. Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like crunched in. It feels like it's been, something's pushed out on it. And some box damage like up here, but all in all, the box isn't in like totally horrible shape. Yeah, there's another like pushed out part here actually on the gauntlet itself. But the box is in all black for the 18+ set. It is the Lego Marvel Nano Gauntlet, and it is set number 76223 with 675 pieces. So it's got a few more pieces in the Infinity Gauntlet, like about, I think it was like 100 more. I think that one was like 590 and this is 675, so just under 100 more pieces. Moving to the side of the box, you're going to have the name in a different language. You're going to have where your components were made, and it's telling you don't choke. So don't eat these if you're 0 to 3, I guess, like they're going to have this set. But if you got small kids, make sure they don't eat it. And on this side, you got the Infinity Gauntlet, pretty much the same pose, just from straight on instead of, you know, at an angle, with the Lego Marvel logos. And you got the black, like, break pattern at the bottom going all the way around. The top of the box, you're going to have the Lego logo. You're going to have the name again in a different language. The actual size of one of those, Nexo Knight shields. More box damage. The bottom, you're going to see that this is a summer 2022 set. You know, it came out, for me, yesterday. Came out August 1st. So that's pretty much all you get at the bottom. You get the barcode, you know, recycling, blah, 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 all that good stuff. On the back, you get the snap feature. So we'll see how that looks compared to the Infinity Gauntlet. And then you get some scenes from the movie with it being built. It is 31 centimeters tall, or 12 inches tall. I think that's like 0.5 inches smaller or something like that than the Infinity Gauntlet. And then you get another movie scene of I guess that's, like, I know Thor uses, or not Thor, Hulk uses it first. So maybe it's on Hulk's arm in that scene. I can't really tell what the background is to be able to tell you one way or the other, but yep, then you get your thumb tabs, of course, and you know what we do with them on this channel. So getting into the box, getting out my trusty knife here, and let's see if I can cut this. I'm getting under the cardboard again. There we go. Or like I'm in between the cardboard, the top and the bottom. I'm like in the middle of it instead of like, I did it with the James Bond set. If y'all end up seeing that review, the 007 Speed Champions car, I did it with that box. Completely ruined the box, but it's whatever. That wasn't like a box I really care about, you know, keeping. And dumping out the contents here. Looks like you've got less bags, so maybe Lego is trying to do their little, I don't know, I guess you got the same amount of bags. Looks like you got 2 number 1s, I think. Yep, 2 number 1s. 2 number 2s. And 2 number 3s. So 6 bags in total, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, the other one came with 5 bags, but it was 2 bags a piece on that one too, I think. I can't remember now. It's probably, it's definitely in the review. The instruction manual. You've got the same art as the front of the box. Mine's got a little bent there, but can't blame them. It might have been when I dumped it out. Your QR code, you know, Lego logo, straight black on the back. On the inside, you should have some information about the build. Can you pick up the gauntlet? And some quotes from Rocket, actually, not a lot of people, just Rocket. It was just in different languages. All right, the glove's ready. Question is, who's going to snap their freaking fingers? And the other side, you've got, you know, the more information in different languages. If you want to pause and read those, then read it. It's created by, or the designer was Carter Luce Baldwin. I guess is how you say that. And then you got that new, like, instruction thing where they tell you to open bag number 1 and dump it out. And getting started on page 6 with building the whole Nano Gauntlet. Usually they just show the part you're building in this section, but I think that's how they did it on the Infinity Gauntlet. But looks like they're just showing you the whole glove here. Going to the back, you're going to have your inventory sheet and feedback to win. It looks like it ends on page 132. But what's the last actual instruction is putting the stones together, all the, well, the Mind Stone and Tom Stone. And that's page, or instruction number 244, page 131. But all right, guys, I'm going to get to building this so that this video will be ready to go out on Sunday. Today is actually only Tuesday, but I've already got my other 2 videos done, and I've got a few other sets that I need to get built. So I'm going to get into it, and I will see you guys, and we are back. And obviously, you can tell I finished the Nano Gauntlet. It looks good. Like, I even like kind of the way that you're supposed to, like, you know, space the fingers out. Because if you have them, like, all these 2 fingers kind of hit each other at that spot right there where those 2 little studs come out. But all in all, looks good. I like the way, like I said, I like the way the fingers kind of like spread out the way they are. Does have all the infinity stones on it, just like in the movie. These are kind of an issue to me. Like there's like a gap here. All in all though, like a nice build. Like I can't complain too much about it. There is one big feature on it that they show on the back of the box. And you can't really do it, but I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, like you can see, it's made up of a lot of red, just like, you know, Ironman. It does have these like reflective silver pieces. Like, they're really cool looking. I really like them. They're also on the Hubble telescope from the Space Shuttle Discovery set. They look really good. I really like them. This one is not hollow like the Infinity Gauntlet is, where you can kind of see all the Technic. They closed that off, so that's really cool that they closed it off. So you just, I mean, part of the Infinity Gauntlet that I like is the fact that it does have the Technic showing and you can kind of see the build, but part of it I kind of hate it because you could see the build. So it's like a lose-lose on that one, I guess, for me. You do have the Infinity Saga Nano Gauntlet display plaque, and of course the black base. And if you look underneath, it's like this little red base plate with some studs in it to kind of make it sit level. Like I said, it does have the Infinity Stones. They're like attached by like a roller skate piece, one little gray stud, and these, they're actually satchels, but they did them in gold, and it actually works pretty good. They are made a little bit different. Like, this is just one piece instead of having like the pyramid piece, and then I think it had a slope piece. Maybe it was just a stud. Like I said, when I do the comparison, you'll be able to see both of them, you know, side by side. So it'll, you know, show up a little bit better there than it is here, because I can't remember and I don't have it like in reach to grab it and kind of look. And then, you know, these are like two slope or cheese slopes, one cheese slope, just a regular two stud. This is built exactly the same. This is built exactly the same. These do not pop out as easy on this one because the satchel and all will come apart, but these pop out pretty easy. It does have a little two stud on it, but it does have just the one stud there to attach the Mind Stone to, which is a lot better than, actually I'm going to leave that out. I want to talk about this part too. So it makes it a lot easier to get out than the previous build. And as you can see, they use like fender wells to the Speed Champions to make this circle. Absolutely looks amazing. That's a little different than you had on the Infinity Gauntlet. Popping this piece back in if I can, because there we go. And it goes in as simple as that. I might have it upside down. No, that's right. And this one, if you remember on my Infinity Gauntlet video, it's still a little kind of hard to get out because you got more of these little fender wells here that kind of make it where I can't get my hands around it good. But if I can pop it out, you'll see that design is there instead of the 4x4 brick. So, and then it pops right back in pretty simple. The fingers, as you would expect, are posable. They all bend at the first joint and the last joint. And this one will bend at the first joint, the second joint, and the third joint. First joint, second joint, third joint, first joint, second joint, third joint. So they all bend. They kind of look weird when they're all down because you can see like the little clips there. Now on the thumb, it is on a ball joint, but it really doesn't move, you know, 360 degrees like most ball joint things do. You can turn it this way. For some weird reason, if you want to turn it that way, you can't really, you know, move it down because it gets stopped by the piece that houses the time stone. But it does have some articulation in the first joint there as well. Getting to this side of the hand, moving the fingers out of the way. And yeah, another thing, they used a lot of these Nexo Knight shields, and it actually looks pretty good on the build. Like, really good to look like the Ironman hand, just, you know, sitting there. Like, it's pretty cool. And again, like these shiny silver pieces are just absolutely incredible, and it like wraps all the way around. These are built separately from the glove too, like it, or the gauntlet. It's really awesome. Now, if you could see on the hand, you got a little bit of stud still showing, but they did kind of cover it up a little bit to go into like that thumb, that little piece right. You know what? That little piece right there. So they kind of made that, like I said, that little piece right there. Look, good for pointing stuff out. This thing is awesome. I already love it because then I didn't have to put it down to even, I mean, I guess it would have been just as easy, you know, doing it myself. But who cares? Like, you know, did it with the hand. It's got different functions to it. Now, getting to the part that is probably the most disappointing about this set. So this finger can go down. The thumb can go in. But as you can see, they do not touch. Like, no matter what I've tried to do, I cannot get them to actually like touch to do the snap. Like, I guess you can still like simulate it, or you can do like a messed up okay sign, but it's just not like on the back of the box. Like, if I grab that, it's right here. On the back of the box, it does show the fingers connecting. And I've tried every different position I can think of. Like, well, after I break the thumb off, I've tried every different position I can think of. So they kind of, as you can see, they've got the second joint bent down. And they've got this turned like this. Oh, maybe it does touch if you turn it like that. Nope, it's still, it barely will touch like that. Like, barely will touch. It's like so like minute of a touch. Like, it's literally like it's doing like this. Like, it's barely touching. Or, well, I guess with this finger, it's barely touching. It's so minute of a touch. Sometimes it's still not touching. But I guess if I put it, there you go. I guess you can kind of do the snap just a little bit. It is touching there. So I guess you have to just really finagle it, is where with the Infinity Gauntlet, you did not have to. It kind of just fell right into the snap position, you know? So that is kind of a minus, I guess. I mean, I finally got it to do it. So yay me. And then, of course, the back of the box, if I move the thumb out of the way, it does have the, I don't even remember what it looks like now. It does have this finger kind of like up here like so. This finger is all the way down, touching the palm of the hand. And then the pinky here is kind of just down like so. And then you bring the thumb back in, bring that down. And there's your Ironman snap from the back of the box. This probably goes a little bit further down. Kind of looks a little weird like that, to be honest. But you got your snap. I like the way the Infinity Gauntlet looked better than this when it came to the snap feature. But I do like the way that the fingers are. I really like the way the fingers are spread apart. Like, it's actually like the glove on display. You know, you can kind of bend the thumb back some type of way to make it look like, but they're spread apart so that it looks like, you know, just the gauntlet on display. So I do like that. This is actually how I might display this one, seeing that you can't really get the snap good. Instead of, you know, have this one up and then have the Thanos one, I've already got it displayed doing the snap. So just have this one up like it's waiting for you to come wear it, and the other one doing the snap beside each other. And plus, there is a movie scene where it's kind of displayed like this anyway. So, but this piece too looks kind of weird. Like, I didn't do that wrong, I don't think, but I feel like it should be like over here a little bit more. But it shows it on the instructions like being kind of out, but I like it better like that. Looks a little bit better. To me, it's still kind of really long for the thumb. But all in all, not a bad set. I mean, still, there could be things that are fixed on it. I'm sure you can say that with almost every set. But I still really like it. Like, it looks nice to just be, you know, a display piece. Like, I'm not going to, like, play around with this too much. So, I can't say anything really too horrible about it. I mean, it's, to me, kind of spoiler for my comparison video. I think that the Infinity Gauntlet looks better, and that all like gold, that reflective gold that it's got, and the fact that you can actually get the snap really good. I think that the Infinity Gauntlet is the better choice here for, you know, a $70 price tag, which they both cost $70. But yeah, still a nice set. Like, can't really talk too much crap about it. Looks like a hand, looks like the Nano Gauntlet from the movie. You know, really kind of solidly built, other than, you know, the fingers are only attached by one clip, so don't pull on them like too much, but really solid build. The middle finger's trying to fall down there, but the middle finger to me isn't as attached as good as the other ones for some reason. It feels a little bit more loose than, I don't know. It just feels a little bit more loose. All these feel a little tighter to me than the middle finger. It just goes up a lot easier. But other than that, still really nice build. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. I'm going to get into building probably Groot from the I Am Groot figure. So if you're watching this and you want to see that done, it'll be done and posted on Wednesday. This is going out on Sunday. And then I got a couple of other sets going out next week as well, like the BD1, the James Bond car, a buildable Ironman, which that isn't new, but I figured I'd get through these new sets first. And the Batwing. I went out, I really wanted the Batwing, so I bought that. So stay tuned to the channel to see all of those videos when they come out. It should be in the next week or two for all of them, posting 3 videos a day. And if you like this video, please hit that like button so that I can keep making more videos like this. And consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Leave a comment, you know, telling me if you like this set or if you prefer the Infinity Gauntlet. Like I said, comparison video coming out on that probably in the next couple weeks as well. Just depends on how my schedule of videos gets done. And I will see you on the next one.